Alright everyone, what's up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 10 of my playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms. Apologies for my croaky voice today. I was at a theme park yesterday, lots of shouting and screaming, so losing my voice a little bit. As always, down in the description below there's links to my social media. If you want to give me a follow there, that's greatly appreciated. And with all that said, let's get into the video. Alright then guys, so where did we leave off at the end of the last episode? So you can see here my territory marked out in the green with the red background. So we're doing alright, we've taken quite a bit of land here to the south, and we are continuing with that with Chengpu's army. We had encircled this city here in Kangwu, and then up in the north we had sent an army, I think this was Huang Gai's army, to sort of fight against Cao Cao, or help out Yuan Shu against Cao Cao, because he's got a few problems here. He is my ally, probably best to help him out. I think we're at the end of the turn. So, I've got a reform to choose, I'll do that in a second, and then next turn I believe I will move Huang Gai up, if he doesn't get attacked this next turn, just into Cao Cao's territory here to try and goad him out into an attack. And then down in the south I think we'll get this siege started in Kangwu. We'll have a look if we're going to delegate that one or not, but we'll see. For now let's choose a reform. So I think we're still
people deserted this place?
one turn away from getting the grain silo that we needed, so that one's gonna have to wait one more turn, unfortunately. A couple of other things we can do really, so we could get the eunuch secretaries. It increases one building chain that we can build on, and also gives us an extra available administrator, which we might have the money for actually at the moment, so we'll see. Or we can go with coin minting, which decreases corruption. I think these are the two options I've narrowed it down to. I think I'm going to go with the eunuch secretaries for now. And then next time we'll get the spearmen that we need. Well, not really that we need them, I just want them. I quite like spearmen, so I will be going for those. Now if that gives me another administrator position here, I'm going to spend a couple of minutes and just have a look through at who I should give that to. It's probably going to be someone low level, but it could boost my income in various places, so let's have a look. So just having a look through here, Zhang Diao looks like the best bet. He gives us the best benefit in that he gives us minus 17% construction costs in the administered commandery. So we will pop him in there, and then I think we'll go with Ling Ling for this one. Looks like it's already chosen Ling Ling for us, so we'll confirm that. And yep, income has increased ever so slightly, even though we are now paying him a higher salary, so that's good. And with that then we'll end the turn and try and get some more territory in the next one. We are still at war with, I think this is Shi Huang. Yep. So Shi Huang has this province here, and he also has these three. I'm going to probably take these off him first. I don't think I'll go to war with Shiwu just yet, but maybe. We'll see. He only has two territories here. It might be good for us to just get down onto the coastline down here, so that we've got access up the river and so on. I think that helps with trade and that kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll do this first. But yeah, I'll end the turn here. Alright then, nice. So, it looks like Cao Cao has attacked us, as I thought he might. Now, it's a fairly even balance of power here. If we were to delegate, it's predicting a defeat for myself, but I think we can turn that round if we fight it on the campaign map. So, I will be doing that. Just to point out though, he's got Cao Cao in his army, who is level 6. He's got Zhao Dun, who is also level 5, and Zhao Yuan, who is level 5 as well. So quite high level generals here. It's not going to be an easy battle by any means. He's got quite defensive troops in that they're all shielded. Most of them are actually shielded. So my skirmishers are going to have a difficult time with them. He's got a little bit of cav. He's got some quite strong cav here. Heavy tiger and leopard cavalry. So he definitely outdoes me in the cavalry. Maybe even the infantry as well, but we're going to have to see. We'll fight the battle on the map and see how it goes. Alright, so we are defending on this one. In terms of the terrain, bit of a slope going from kind of left to right, so I'll probably position my troops up here and maybe move them to sort of this area if I can. I think that gives us the best defensive position. There are some trees as well where I could set up ambushes and whatnot, but they're positioned pretty badly. Anyway, I'll set the troops up and then I'll be back with you once I've done all of that. Alright then guys, so I didn't I decided not to, put them over on this side, only because it'd be really difficult for my crossbows to keep up with them and they'd end up getting attacked, more than likely, undefended. So I've kind of built my forces up right here in the middle, pulled them back a little bit away from this line just to give my crossbows a bit more time to shoot. And then I've kept my cavalry off to the right in the trees here. So hopefully these guys can get some flanking charges in. I've just thought actually I might put them on the left hand side simply because they'd be facing down the hill when attacking if they come from this side, from the left side, which is better for them. So we'll keep them over that side instead. That's all good. In terms of formation, pretty standard. Shields up in the front, halberdiers on the flanks, halberdiers at the back on the flanks as well. Got a unit of swords just protecting the crossbows from behind, because that's something I do keep forgetting to do. Stronger axes in the back for flanking, and then almost skirmishers in loose formation just behind the front line. I do believe Ding Yi has a bow now, so I've set him to fire at will, and he's just going to sit there shooting. I'm going to try snipe generals with him, if possible. So that's him sorted, and then Lady Wu up in the front to help out in the front line. Hopefully take out some of their generals, although they are quite high level, so we'll see how well that goes. Anyway, I'll start the battle, and as always, when the action kicks off, I will be back with you.
Obey me.
Alright guys, so it has started to kind of kick off. I've just moved my spears to the flanks again to hopefully deal with their cav. Now I am just shooting my crossbows here into their spears. Just realised they're bringing all the cavalry over to the left-hand flank, so I'm going to move my spears to match all of that. So let's just bring it behind the line like this. Looks like their skirmishers get a bit more range than mine. It's a bit frustrating, but what can I do at the moment? Nothing really. I'm going to have to bring my cav out in a second to deal with theirs. Let's just get my halberdiers ready as well to defend. We're sending these guys up too. As soon as their cavalry start to move on me, I will send my guys in, I think.
Bravo! Did you think of that yourself?
Okay, they started to bring the troops around for a charge now. Cav can get going, please.
Our men are spotted.
Alright, nice. Now, as well, let's just get the spears in too. Try to catch these guys. Alright, we did take a bit of a charge, but I'd rather they charge them than the rest of my troops. It's this strong unit here that we want to be careful of. Let's get my axes around the side. Start pulling my skirmishers back a little bit. Let's start shooting at Cao Cao with Ding Yi. We also need to pull these axes out as well. I have forgotten about that a little bit. Let's keep shooting at their skirmishers maybe. Not too sure what these rings of smoke are here, but anyway.
I was going to let you live until now.
Okay, where's Huang Gai? Let's get Huang Gai in the fight as well, against their general preferably, and everyone else in. These spears too, let's get them in against their cav. Now, we're getting overwhelmed here on this side. Let's try flank them. Let's send these swords in as well to help. They're not needed at the back anymore, that's for sure. Lady Wu isn't winning that fight. We need to kind of wrap up this cavalry engagement, although I'm not convinced we're going to win it. Let's see. Although actually, we're not doing bad. We're not doing bad at all. Huang Gai's doing well as well.
Trying? Come on! Oh, shut up!
Got a halberdiers in there, but I'm not too sure how well they're doing. I think one of them's already run away.
What cowards!
Lady Wu's been defeated. That was a mistake. I didn't pay attention enough there. Never mind. And we're not doing too well over here, although we are starting to rout their troops as well. We need to wrap up some of these engagements, ideally, so that we can get some flanking charges in and whatnot. Let's do that over here. Where's Huang Gai? He's still fighting their general. He's actually enraged now, so I think that's because Lady Wu fell. Their skirmishers are doing work against me. I'm actually going to pull them off to the side here, my skirmishers, so we can shoot into the sides of their men just to help out a little bit. I'm starting to waver some of their men over that side. You guys just keep on fighting as best you can. Ding Yi's getting battered a little bit, but Cao Cao looks like he might be running. I think we must have taken out one of their generals, which is good. Let's just keep that going. Ah, nice. We've actually started to rout a lot of their men. I wonder who it was who we killed. Was it Cao Cao maybe? Or was Cao Cao somewhere else? No, he's over here. Alright, must have been someone. That's fine anyway. We're actually going to accept that one. I think that goes in our favour.
The enemy warriors are running.
Okay, these guys need to just stay where they are, please. And everyone else seems to be running, which is good. It's just their skirmishers that they kind of have left.
As you were.
Just want to get all my
March at the double.
infantry kind of grouped up a little bit, although all their troops are running now. It's only Cao Cao left who's not running, so let's chase him down. And let's actually use my cav just to chase off a lot of their troops here. I don't want them coming back if we can help it.
Take heed, warriors.
One step closer to victory.
Make ready.
Awesome, even Cao Cao is now wavering as well, although he's going to chew these men up if I leave him. So let's get everyone in.
Ready. Unleash fury.
I think it's the case that he doesn't run away as easily as other generals, but anyway. Nice. I mean, I think that's quite a successful battle. It was quite an even one, and we seem to do fairly well.
To attention.
Let's actually move Dingy out of this engagement, only because he's quite hurt already, and I think Cao Cao's,
One of our generals is
yeah,
dead.
killing him. Never mind.
Battle.
That might actually be Dingy dead completely. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Huang Gai's holding his own at least. I wonder... No, he won't duel with me. But Huang Gai looks like he's beating him, so that's good. They don't have any other troops on the field now. Okay, perfect, we've won. Right, I'm going to spend a little bit of time chasing some guys down, preferably Cao Cao. But the rest of these troops, I want to try to take as many off the battlefield as I can. Just so they're not a pain later on. It's only really my cavalry doing that. Anyway, I will see you guys on the campaign map.
Celebrate. Our victory was just.
Awesome, so annoyingly, while we actually won that battle, we lost the more troops than they did, which isn't good for me. Let's take the replenishment, hopefully to maybe counteract that a little bit, but anyway, we'll see what Cao Cao does next. Alright then, so yeah, we were left in kind of the worst position after that battle, so my army here, they're not going to replenish now because I'm in enemy territory, and I didn't really do enough to damage Cao Cao's army to the point where I could take it out. He's just retreated back into his settlement and is, I mean, it looks like he's not going to take replenishment this turn. I do wonder why that is actually, but nonetheless, he will start replenishing at some point. We've actually got Yuan Shu's armies heading in here as well, 2 of them. And I'm hoping they were coming to deal with this, so I might leave my army around. The problem is that I'm not getting replenishment, and I don't think I get any if I move into Yuan Shu's territory either, but I'm not sure. I think I have to be in friendly territory. Problem is, if I kind of move Huang Gai's army this way now, he's just going to get attacked again next turn, so it might be the smarter thing to pull him back. I am still trespassing in the Yellow Turban Rebellion's territory here, and they might decide to attack me. If they do, I'll just have to deal with that, but for now, let's just pull them back. I'll get them back on the river, ideally, and then back into kind of my own territory.
Towards victory.
And we'll reevaluate the situation there. I might not be able to help out Yuan Shu as much as I thought. That's fine. So, moving further south, we have Chengpu's army.
Push forward.
Now,
Do not yield.
let's have a look. We could quite easily, I think, delegate this and win. So I think I might just do that. It's not much of a garrison to put up a fight, so it's not going to be the most exciting battle to watch, so I think I'll delegate this one.
When justice triumphs, revelry awaits.
So, close victory. We did lose 200 odd troops, but we'll let them replenish. We've got some money and heroism for that as well, so let's occupy.
It is ours by right.
Now, the good thing about that battle, and winning that one, while the troops are going to take a long time to replenish, but that should increase as their supplies go up. We've just taken a level 7 small regional city, which is really good for us. We can, it's got an extra building slot available on it as well, so it's good. That helps us out because if Shi Huang decides to attack us, or tries to take this back, it's very defendable, which is good. So I think the next step for Chengpu's army is going to be to replenish up and then head over to Nanhai over here and take these remaining 2 settlements from Shi Huang. I've not seen any resistance from him as of yet, so the only thing I can assume is that Shi Wu's army has, he's fighting him, and he's not been able to sort of bring an army to defend against me at all. I do have to be careful though, because he still has a settlement over here where he could raise an army. So we'll see. I might even be in a position to raise another small army to defend over here, but we'll see. We'll see on that one. Now, I do have -10 to my food. I wonder why that is actually. I think that might be because we just took a level 7 settlement. If I remember rightly, these actually give you, yeah, so -16 to food production. That's crazy. I had forgotten about that actually. I'm going to have to think about what to do about that, because that's probably what's going to be hurting my replenishment so bad. Interesting. Okay. So it's either going to be a case of building something here which gives us food production, such as upgrading this this fishing port to a pier. I wonder if there's any others I can do as well. And we do have another building here where I can build something else, which could potentially be, I don't know, land development, for example. Keep upgrading that to get more food. We can also upgrade the bamboo woodcutter. That doesn't give us food. And what's this one? Rice paddies, so that would give us food as well. So we've got lots of things we can upgrade here. We don't have tons of money, but it's worth doing these now. Now this will only take 2 turns and gives us 2 food. That's 4 turns for 1 food. And the land development is 2 turns for 1 food. So I think the first thing we should do here is get the upgraded rice paddies. I think that's Kangwoo, is that correct? Yep. Okay. Yeah, we need to get that food situation under control desperately for the replenishment more than anything, but I'm sure it has other penalties. Yeah, it reduces the reserves that my commanders have access to. Which, yeah, hurts supply and replenishment, which isn't something we want. Anyway, that all being said, let's just check these. So occupation, so we captured the enemy's capital. That's the one we just did. Fetching developments. New capital for Shi Huang. Okay, so Lady Wu and Dingyi both fell in that battle, but have come back, I'm assuming. So look. Yeah, both wounded. So I think if they get killed again now within 2 turns, that will be them out of the game, which wouldn't be good for me at all. Need to try and make sure that doesn't happen. Traits gained for Lady Wu and Dingyi, which is maimed, so that's going to hurt them for a little bit. Wounds and deaths, them 2 again. Buildings, we've got the grain silo in Lingling. So on the next, I believe on the next reform, we should be able to get those spearmen that I wanted, and then we'll see what to do from there. But yeah, that's level 2 now, so that's good. Awesome. Not much else to do this turn, I don't believe. We still have a bit of money left that we can spend on maybe upgrading some things. I guess the major concern for us right now is overall food. So that's something we need to be aware of. So again, I could upgrade this one to rice paddies for another 2 food as well. So let's just do that. Let's choose up a lot of our money, but we've got a healthy income at the moment, so that should be okay. And then I will end the turn there. Okay, so someone else that we were at war with, Luo Jun, has offered us peace. He's going to pay me 1,600 to do it. I think I'm going to accept it, but just to point out to you guys, this guy lives up in the north somewhere. So probably wasn't ever really in danger of fighting him anytime soon. That's fine. I'll accept this one.
We are in concert then.
Alright, so we've got some more wars declared here. Won't go through them, they don't really concern us. Peace treaty there. Dongzhou has signed a peace treaty with Hanfu. And this is the peace treaty that we signed with Luojun. More wars declared. Cool, so we've got an event here, the finest armour. A cart arrives in your capital filled with various goods from across the land. Among the myriad items is a gift from one of your talented armourers, a resplendent suit with a short, inspiring note attached from its maker saying, "Only through strength and unity may the land be made whole." I think we've had that event before, but it gives us a suit of armour. which could very well come in handy. We'll check that out in a second. Oh, there is. So there's the same one again that we had last time, the tempered iron skin, which is good. Then character developments, there's a bunch more people of merit, and we've seen all of those ones, so that's good. I think we just continue here to pull back the army of Hongai.
Marching.
We want to get them into friendly territory just so they can start replenishing, and then I can kind of decide what to do with them after that. I need to probably help out Yanshu as best I can, because he's not looking in good shape at the moment. He's got 4 armies of Cao within his land, and he only has 2 armies by the looks of it. And he's running out of territory. Looks like he only has these 3, so he's probably going to get taken soon. Actually, he's got another settlement over here, but isolated out on its own over there like that. It's not good for him. I think he was at war with Liu Bao as well. So maybe the clock is ticking on Yanshu. I'm not sure. We'll see. We just need to make sure that we're prepared for kind of any wars that might come our way as a result of all of this. So Chengpu's army, I think we just sit him here still for replenishment. Now replenishment is going up, so that's fine. And I think after that then we're going to send Chengpu over to Nanhai, which we mentioned in the last episode. I'm just wondering if I should actually increase the amount of troops he has, maybe give them another general. But I'm not sure right now is the best time to do that. We've got a little bit of money again, so we can hopefully upgrade some more buildings. We want to increase our food production. That's the idea at the moment. What have we got here then? So we have the land registry office. This can give us a little boost of food, I think, if we go with irrigated farms. Take 4 turns, but probably something we should do. Also boost our income a tiny bit as well, which is never a bad thing. So yeah, I think we go with that one there. We've got tea plants here. Okay, these only really give me income from commerce as opposed to any food. So maybe not the best one to take right now if we're wanting to boost out food as much as possible. In Kangwu, there's nothing we can upgrade, and in Lingling as well, nothing we can upgrade just yet. So another turn and our food should increase a little bit, but it's still not going to be under control completely.
Draw inwards and strike out.
We could potentially build another building here next turn. We'll see, we'll see. We'll wait till next turn to make that decision. But again, another short turn here because there's not much my armies are doing at the moment, other than just trying to pull them back into friendly territory. So we'll end the turn there. Alright, so Yanshu signed a peace treaty. Dongshu signed a peace treaty. Another war joined there. Okay, well, one thing happened in between turns there that is not good for me, but I think we should be able to deal with it. But let's just go through these quickly. So we've got the rice paddies, so food has now gone to -4 as opposed to -10, which is good. Character developments, bunch more people of merit. Again, not too much of a concern for me right now. Let's keep pulling Hongai's army back. So now they're going to get the replenishment. Might just sit them there where they are. That's fine. And then possibly go help Yanshu. Now he's fighting back. He's taking another one of his settlements back here, but he does have probably far too many armies on his land to really do much about it. But we'll see. Okay, so what happened was Shi Huang has decided to show himself. Now it's a relatively small army here. So 3 fairly high-level generals, I guess. I mean, medium, I guess, so level 4 and 3. But the problem is that Chengpu is quite far away, but he should be able to reach them in time, I think. I'm just wondering if the best course of action here is to maybe recruit some more troops now, and then send them up, and then on their way, they'll replenish a little bit at least, which might help out. But I think, to be honest, we probably win this fight regardless. So yeah, actually no, I'll just send them straight up. Still going to get a little bit of replenishment because we're in friendly territory. But if we can take out this army here, assuming that's like his main resistance he's going to put up is this force. So we'll take him and then just head straight to the next settlement to take it. Okay, and then we can also build some more buildings. Now in Kangwu, we've still got -6 to food. So let's get maybe the land development building here. Or do we want to upgrade the pier? Let's do that because we might find another use for an empty building slot. So let's upgrade the pier, and that's the money for this turn spent. That's okay. Yeah, I think again, short turn, but that's everything dealt with that we need to. I think next turn we'll probably get into a fight with these guys. So let's see, I'll end the turn. Let's just check what this is telling me. Okay, just that there's a food deficit, that's fine. Alright, I'll end the turn. Alright, so Liu Bao is trying to vassalize me again. Not gonna happen.
So be it.
More wars declared. More wars declared. Not my concern. Not just yet anyway. Character development's probably, yeah, more people of merit. That's fine.
I shall not waver.
So, I think we're in range now of this army here. Of Shihuang. So we'll send them over in a second. Probably do that as the last thing of this turn. Just want to point out as well, some more stuff happened over here with Yuanshu. Now he looks like he's going to attack Cao Cao and this other army here, which might not be a bad idea because they're not fully replenished, they're quite weak at the moment, so he might have a chance. He's got a full stack, fully replenished, strong generals and whatnot, so yeah, he might do well from that one, hopefully he does. For now, let's see what I want to do. Now, the fact that Liu Bao tried to vassalize me that last turn, I guess is a little bit troubling, only in that he... I don't want him to go to war with me while I'm undefended, so I might have to send one guy over that way. But I'm not sure. Just want to let him sort of fully replenish first. I'll just move him into Chibi here.
Once again, I feel the warmth of home.
So within now 2 turns, they'll be fully replenished. And then I think as a last thing, we just quickly check over the available things we can build. Maybe a bit more food production. Let's have a look. Don't think there was anything right now, was there? Nope. Okay, well we'll leave it. We'll save the money until we can build something that will increase our food production. I'd rather not spend the money unnecessarily. So with that, let's start fighting these guys.
To attention!
Alright, so we're predicting a close victory here. I will fight this one on the map. So yeah, I'll be back to see you on the battle map. Alright then guys, so we are the attackers in this fight. So I need to set up some sort of attacking formation, which shouldn't be too hard. Nice little clearing here in the middle. I can see they've set their troops up over here in the trees. And they've actually brought a watchtower with them as well, that's interesting. I don't think my guys can use fire arrows, so... might have to try and capture it maybe. I'm not quite sure how this works. I've not come across this in a land battle before, but that's fine. We will deal with it. So yeah, I'm going to set the troops up and then we will go in for the attack. But I'll be back with you once I've formed the troops up. Alright then, so not much different to what I normally do. I've kept the spears at the back this time, halberds, sorry. Just because they're a bit weaker, they're not at full strength, so I don't want to risk them getting killed completely. I don't think they had any cav, if I remember rightly. If they do, I can utilise them. Shields in the front with marksmen and swords, skirmishers behind, we've got Chengpu at the front, and then we've got Gan Ning with cavalry on the left flank, hoping to kind of sneak through the trees here and maybe deal with this tower with the cavalry. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to go in for the attack as usual. When the action begins, I'll cut back and see you guys there. Alright, so it looks like we've spotted their guys. They are all kind of clumped up over here. Now I actually want to kind of run my skirmishers forward, I think. Just to start shooting. The rest of these guys here, we will group up and send in a bit closer. Keep them walking for now, I'll run them shortly. The archer tower is shooting at me now as well, so I'm going to run my cav around a little bit, try and stay out of their range if I can. Try getting behind them, that's the idea. Hopefully it'll kind of break their troops up a little bit as well and allow me to maybe attack them a little bit more efficiently, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, my archers should now be in range 2 and start shooting. Looks like the forest is going to be on fire by the end of this.
Treachery! Hidden enemies!
Okay, let's just again keep our cav back. So it looks like they have got a unit of spears here, but they're protecting this tower quite well. So there's not much I can actually do to getting close to it until I think my infantry get in. Either way, now I am going to sort of send in the rest of my men. So let's get them in now. Let's have my... Okay, so they did have some cav. So let's send my halberdiers against them and actually start shooting them too. And let's get my cav in now. They should reach us at the same time as my infantry. Let's send them this way. My halberdiers did manage to get in contact with their cavalry, which is good. Let's shoot at their skirmishers now. And cavalry, they still have that unit of spears at the back, which is not good. I might try and pull this unit round to attack them so I can get my cav in. Got another unit of spears back there as well. Let's see how this goes. Cheng Pu's doing his thing, he's fighting. Okay, they managed to pull around to the side. And we captured the tower as well, which is good. Let's tie up their spears here now. And let's pull the cav in to maybe attack their skirmishers so that we can use our skirmishers to help out over here. Nice, cav doing their job. Just need to rout them really. Cheng Pu, still want him to maybe fight their main general, Shi Huang himself. Now let's pull my cavalry back and get them into the back of these units here. Looks like they're running away. So let's deal with these spears here. We're just going to have to cycle charge, I think. It's fine, pull them straight out of there. Halberdiers still tussling with their cavalry, but we are winning it, so that's good. Who can we shoot at? I think I might actually stop the skirmishers. I know, they can shoot these guys. Let's pull these guys back as well, the axemen.
Our success looms large.
So Gan Ning is tussling with Shi Huang now as well. I think he should go down. And let's just pull my cav into that engagement as well. Don't want to get them caught by any spearmen. So it looks like now all they've really got is their generals, so I am now going to stop these guys shooting. There's no need to shoot at their generals where my men are all clumped up as well. Okay, one general down. Is that 2 generals down maybe? I think so. It looks like that should be it. Can't see any more of their units. They're all running away, so it's just this general who is frenzied, but it looks like he's just running as well. But let's try kill him, either way. Send my cav after him as well. Yeah, he's running now. That should be the end of the battle. Nice. Right, I'll spend a bit of time mopping up the troops, really. I just want to kill this general, and then I'll be back with you on the campaign map. Nice. So we got a nice bit of money there. I think we killed every single one of the generals, which is good. This one's not coming back. I think they're dead. Yep. Get some heroism. I think we'll take the replenishment. There's not much to be gained by taking the money in this one.
Thrust with conviction and strike true. Never yield.
Okay, so a captured officer. During the to and fro of war, you managed to capture an enemy officer. Though he fought bravely, he is no fool. He offers himself to your service, you have bested him, and by extension his master. His strength is greater, and cause therefore just. He is now your man, he will fight for you. So that's another character recruited. Yeah, I'm actually not too keen on this mechanic where we recruit people like this. Never mind. So that looks like Ji Zhuzi. Not quite sure how to pronounce it, but we'll go with that. It's always like level 1 characters as well. I would rather pick them myself when I want them, but never mind. We've got him now. Okay, can we finish this army off in this turn? No. So that'll have to wait till the next turn, I think. Let's just check these. Killed in battle. Earthsworn, Chengpu and Ganning. That's cool. Alright then. I think with that, that's going to be the end of this episode. So if you made it this far, as always, thanks for watching. If you want to leave a comment with any tips or feedback, feel free to do so. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button with the bell for notifications. So with all of that said, I'll see you guys on the next one.